Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about a token that recently got listed on Huobi Global, and this token, in my personal opinion, has a high chance of not only being listed on Binance but also being listed on Coinbase as well, right? And this project is called Agoric, or the BLD token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website agoric.com in order to learn more about this project, right? But before we talk about Agoric, I want to talk to you guys about Get.io. So again, Get.io is one of the popular centralized exchanges that's known for listing low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on major centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. What this means is, if you have a Get.io account and if you invest in these low market cap gem tokens, you stand a chance to make 10, 20, 50 or even 100x gains on these cryptos, right? And if you don't already have a Get.io account right now, I highly recommend you guys to use the link in the description to set up a Get.io account today. And by doing so, you're getting the following benefits. You basically go to Get.io and you can see that they have buy crypto prices and trade option, which is the standard places where you can buy crypto using your fiat or with other crypto. You can also look at prices, and some of the prices of the low market cap crypto can also be identified here. You can also trade. They have multiple trading pairs with Bitcoin, USDT, USDC, ETH, and so on and so forth, which you can trade multiple low market cap, mid cap, as well as large market cap tokens as well, right? And apart from that, when you buy these low market cap crypto from Get.io, you may probably be waiting till the token gets listed on Binance or Coinbase to sell it, right? But while you're waiting for selling the token, you can actually earn some passive income using their Earn tab, which they have here, which allows you to lend, stake, provide liquidity, as well as use dual investment to make some passive interest while you're holding the token as well, right? But you need to bear in mind that this is a centralized exchange, which means you are not in control of your keys, right? Apart from that, they also have a strategy bot where you can copy trade using strategy bots and copy other popular players who are also trying to make some good gains and who are consistently making good gains by trading on a daily basis. So you can copy their strategy to make money yourself as well, right? If you're an NFT person and if you don't want to buy NFTs in the Ethereum blockchain due to extremely high gas fees and transaction speeds, you can basically come to Get.io, and they have a high quality NFT trading platform where you can buy and sell and trade NFTs just like any other platform, but for a fraction of a fee, right? But you need to bear in mind that since this is a centralized platform, you won't be in actual control of your NFTs as well, right? When it comes to startup, you can basically use the startup tab to buy initial exchange offering tokens way before they even get listed on Get.io, and to sell them once they get listed, or you can hodl on to them and wait till they go to the moon and sell them as well, right? By getting it at an IEO price, you're pretty much getting it at the lowest price possible, which you can take advantage of. So as you can see, you can basically make multiple, make money from multiple different ways through Get.io. And if you use the link in the description to set up a Get.io account, not only will you be getting the discussed benefits from Get.io, but you'll also be getting a 30% trading fee rebate, which you can only get through my referral link because it's a referral bonus, right? And by using the link in the description to setting up a Get.io account, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank in advance. So going back to the Agoric token, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information present on CoinMarketCap's page for this token, but this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is Agoric? Right off the bat, you can clearly see that CoinMarketCap themselves don't have a lot of information about Agoric, which means this is a really, really new project. It's so new that it's just 24 hours old. It literally got listed yesterday on Huobi Global, and Huobi Global is the only exchange where you can buy this token from, right? So that itself should tell you that this is a token that is pretty much at the ground level right now, right? And if you see, even on CoinMarketCap space, the information that they have only talks about the token itself, but not the product itself. So what is Agoric? Agoric is basically a new blockchain, right? So what is different about Agoric? Agoric is different in the sense where it's making it easy for developers as well as for users to not only deploy dApps, but also to make money easily as well, right? Because they have multiple staking options. You can even lock your stake tokens to make even more money. And they have another token called Run, so which is their token that they have on their platform, and they generously reward stakers and validators, especially since this is literally early in their platform inception. You can make a lot of money through staking as well as becoming a validator, right? So if you see here, BLD stakers perform a critical role in securing the chain and ecosystem. Again, BLD is the native token of Agoric, which is the main token, and you can stake BLD and you'll be securing the network, and thereby you'll be rewarded in staking rewards, right? Rewards are designed to align BLD stakers and validators with the long-term growth of Agoric chain. Obviously, the longer you stake, the higher the rewards is going to be, because you're actually supporting the network throughout the staking program, right? So you are being generously rewarded for the longer the time you stake with their platform, right? These include staking rewards. So the main thing is staking rewards, as we discussed right now. You can stake your BLD tokens and you can earn rewards for becoming a validator or a staker to secure the network, right? The next way you can earn income from this platform is run fee distribution. Again, Run is the secondary token of this ecosystem, and you can basically generate a Run by creating your own vault within the ecosystem, as well as creating your own automated market maker. So when you create your automated market maker or creating your vault, you're basically allowing people to do some transactions on the blockchain, and you will be taking some of the fees in the form of their second token called Run token, right? And the third way you can make income from this platform is you can use the get run method, which is BLD stakers can lock their staked BLD to receive run. So I mentioned that you can stake your BLD tokens. So when you stake your tokens, you basically get a staked representation of the BLD tokens, which is the receipt. Again, you can use this receipt to reclaim your BLD tokens at any time. But when you stake your BLD tokens, you earn BLD rewards in the form of staking rewards, right? But you can also lock your staked BLD, which is when you get your staked BLD, you can lock it for a specific period of time, and you can also receive the Run token on top of the BLD staking rewards. So that's another way by which you can make money from this platform, right? So these are all the main information that you can get from CoinMarketCap. Unfortunately, you don't really have any other information on CoinMarketCap. So let's go to the website itself, which is agoric.com. Which right off the bat you can clearly see that they have a beautiful website. It's one of my favorite website designs of any crypto space, and you can clearly see that they are an ecosystem that they're trying to build fast, as well as you can earn fast as well, right? So when I say it's a fast ecosystem, I'm not saying that they're definitely obviously faster than current legacy as well as second generation blockchains, which is pretty obvious, but they are also fast in the sense where they are literally allowing developers to use their most traditional programming language that they're already aware of, which is JavaScript, in order to code a smart contract on Agoric, right? So Agoric is one of the only few platforms that uses JavaScript smart contracts for their blockchain, which means the main issue that we have in the crypto space right now is a lack of developers, because no developer wants to learn a new programming language in order to work with one particular blockchain, because every time you move from one blockchain to another blockchain, it seems like you need to learn something new, and that kind of creates a hindrance for developers to come to a new ecosystem, right? Which is one of the reasons why we have such a developer shortage. But Agoric makes it easier for developers to not have to learn anything new, because most of the developers these days, they know JavaScript, which is pretty common these days anyway. So learning JavaScript is the only requirement that you need to have, which pretty much all developers already know anyway. So it becomes easy for them to come to Agoric and start building dApps on top of Agoric, right? So that's how they're basically building faster, and by doing that, they're also earning faster as well, right? So you can click on the Start Building button to start building if you're a developer who knows JavaScript. You can also click Learn More to learn more about Agoric. Why you will build faster? Because obviously, as we mentioned, they're trying to create a composable as well as easy to transport option for developers to transport their skills and knowledge to the Agoric ecosystem, right? If you scroll further below, they have a Compostable Library. So they have a library full of tools and methods that have been left by developers in the community, and these can be reused by newer developers instead of having to create systems from scratch, which saves time and thereby makes development and deployment very easy, right? You can click on the view library here to see some of the components that they have in the library. And if you scroll below, JavaScript first. So their main focus is to attract people with JavaScript knowledge, so which is the main coding that they use to build smart contracts. So if you're a JavaScript knowledgeable person, you can basically come and build on top of Agoric right away, right? You can click read more about that. And if you scroll below, secure architecture. So obviously they're trying to emphasize on security as well. They are trying to become a very secure blockchain. By now they are having enough validators to make themselves a secure decentralized blockchain. They will become more and more secure as there's more validators, and you can become a validator by just staking tokens, right? So you can literally go to Huobi Global right now, buy some tokens, go to their platform and start staking to earn staking rewards, and you'll also be making the network decentralized, right? You can click try today in order to try that right away. Why you'll earn faster? So you can basically connect your dApp to a vibrant economy, and you'll be able to use the different methods that we discussed right now, which is staking. You can also earn run tokens using by creating your own AMM, or even you can create your own wallet on their blockchain in order to earn fees from those. You can also lock your staked BLD tokens in order to earn run tokens as well. So you have multiple means of earning a revenue through Agoric, right? And if we see market services, they want to focus on providing liquidity and DeFi solutions to multiple projects that are struggling to get attention from other blockchains. And if we see cross-chain assets is one of their main focus as well. They're trying to port in different tokens, NFTs, as well as projects from not only the Ethereum blockchain, but also from the vibrant Cosmos ecosystem as well, which will help them grow rapidly, right? If we scroll further below, resource management, they're trying to focus on not making complex protocols. They're trying to make it everything simple for them. So if you are trying to build on top of Agoric, they already have pre-built systems in place which you can easily use in order to complete your own dApp, right? So those are the main ways by which Agoric is trying to tackle the current issues that we have in the crypto space. If you scroll further below, how you will thrive in the Agoric economy. So you will basically thrive because their platform is open sourced. They're trying to have a booming collaborative and public economy, and they're trying to bring in newer talent every single time because it's easy for them to do so, because their only requirement is to have knowledgeable JavaScript code, right? So that's the only thing you need to know in order to be a part of the Agoric community. They have the public chain information, which you can click on here to access that. Local currency machine as well as staking options. And if you see, it has some more cool graphics here. And you can click on each and every section to learn more about it. And the next section basically talks about the roadmap to launch. So they're not fully launched yet, but they are kind of functional. You can see the roadmap from Q3 of 2021 all the way till 2023, where they'll be fully completely launching their mainnet phase 3 as well, right? So if you scroll further below, how your assets are protected. So they talk in detail about the security. And if you see for developers, you can learn a lot by clicking on the learn more section here. And for market participants, which is the users, you can see that they're trying to provide you with a high quality project with less bugs and no malicious issues on the blockchain, which is very important to know as well, right? Helping secure our ecosystem. So here are some of the list of validators who are already securing the ecosystem: Chainlink, MetaMask, IBC, Realm, iClusion, Kepler, ECMA International, RMIT University, as well as Modable. These are some of the names who are already validators in the ecosystem and are industry leading backers. So these are some of the venture capitalists who have already invested in this project. You can see there's a lot of names out there. I'm just going to point out some of the notable ones: Polychain Capital, Outlier Ventures, as well as if you scroll further below, you can see Metastable, which is a good name, Interchain Capital, Spark Capital, AE21 Capital, Compound Finance, LD Capital, as well as if you see DAO Maker, which is a noteworthy name in the crypto space, and then NGC Capital. All the others are literally relatively less well known, and they are small venture capitalists, but it's still good to know that they have some decent backers apart from the smaller ones, right? Obviously there's no Coinbase Ventures or Binance Labs, but eventually they will come as Agoric starts building and then going towards the goal of a full mainnet launch, right? If you scroll further below, you can see the recent publications along with the newsletters from August 2022. And if you scroll further below, you can also see the community call that they have. Here are the upcoming events. If you want to participate, they have one for September 1st and one for September 15th. If we scroll further below, they have the social media handles which you can use to become part of their community, along with their newsletter which you can subscribe to get monthly updates on a regular basis, right? And that's pretty much it when it comes to the Agoric website. It's a pretty cool and decent website with a lot of bite-sized information presented for newcomers, right? So if you go to the CoinMarketCap page for this token is currently ranked 2,767th by market cap on CoinMarketCap, and is currently trading at 62.5 cents at the time I'm making this video. And despite the Huobi Global release, this token is still kind of going in the downward direction. It's down about 12.53%. Obviously, a Huobi Global listing doesn't really do much to the price because there's not a lot of hype when it comes to exchanges like Huobi Global or OKX and so on and so forth. Again, not as much as at least with Binance or a Coinbase announcement, but it's still good to know that the token is going down, because when it's going down, it's the best time to buy this token, right? If you see, this token is so new that there's no market cap information available. I think the market cap is less than $1 million, or even less than $2 or $1 million in market cap, which is quite low, and I would probably say that it's a nano cap gem. If you see, despite the lack of information, there's still information about the volume. The 24-hour volume is still quite good, about $3.3 million in volume is traded in the past 24 hours when this token has launched, which is pretty good. The supply information is also not provided because we don't really know that. I think this token has at least 1 billion tokens in max supply, which is kind of like expected for a project that's trading at around 60 cents per token. If you see, the circulating supply is also probably going to be quite low, maybe less than 5% of the tokens are going to be in circulation, and therefore this token is probably going to have some short-term tokenomics-based price lumping, at least in the short to mid-term, right? But that's nothing to worry about because the fundamentals are quite strong, and there's going to be more and more exchange listings that are going to happen, which will benefit this token price in the short term as well as mid-term as well, right? When it comes to the price itself, you can see that this token doesn't really have a lot of information out there, because if you see, the token was literally launched yesterday, 29th of August 2022. It was worth 30 cents per token, but it immediately shot up to a current high price of about 74 cents per token today morning, and then it has been quite volatile, but it's been pretty steady, bouncing between 60 to 65 cents throughout the day, right? And you can clearly see that the trend is somewhat going in the downward direction. So I think this token will cool down, maybe reach the 30 cent mark, a 45 to 30 cent mark, which is definitely expected, but that price will probably not last too long, because I think subsequent exchange listings will only boost the price of this token, maybe to 50 to 60 or even 70 cents per token, right? So if you're trying to buy this token at this price point, I'd probably suggest you to wait a little bit longer, because if you wait 1 or 2 days more, you'll probably get it at a 45 to 30 cents per token, right? Which will probably be the best option, because I think one thing that you need to note is that this token hasn't made any actual all-time highs yet, which means you're pretty much at the ground level, and therefore buying it at the lowest price possible is the smartest move, right? Again, that's just my opinion, guys, or financial advice. When it comes to markets, you can clearly see that obviously Huobi Global is the only exchange that listed this token. You can only buy this token from USDT, and you can see there's a good depth and volume. As more and more exchange starts listing this, you can do arbitrage trading as well, because when a new exchange lists this token, there's going to be little to no liquidity and volume, and therefore the price oracles won't really update that quickly, so you can take advantage of that to make some good arbitrage trading as well, right? But at the same time, you need to be careful, because the bots will be pretty aggressive as well, so you might want to only do arbitrage trading if you know what you're doing, right? But what's the long-term price action for this token? I think this token can easily reach 75 to 85 cents per token in the next few weeks, and I think in a few months this token can reach as high as $2 and $2.50 per token. But the long-term price action is where I'm interested in. I think this token will probably get a Coinbase or Binance listing in the future, maybe a year or year and a half from now, and that's when this token can probably reach $10 to $15 per token, right? So if you're buying this token at this price point, you're probably going to make some really good gains if you stick to having this token at least till the end of the year, or even maybe longer than that if you prefer to do that, right? Since it's pretty much a ground level project, you need to obviously understand that there's risk associated with that, but once you do your research and once you feel comfortable, it should be pretty much fine. You just need to figure out a way to kind of like a plan to sell this token and what price point you want to sell this token at, right? Again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.